Friday morning. I've just got one of the waterproof boxes. I'm going to take it up to Brookhouse to put the firelighter logs in it because they're getting damp with this atmosphere because the log store's not particularly, like, it's not got proper doors on it. Still, we're looking for the belt that DPD have lost, but they know where it is. They know it's in Birmingham, but they don't speak to us on the phone. They can only speak to the people that have sent the belt. £3,000 worth of belt, so it does need finding. But I'm going to take this up to Brookhouse, take a telly up there. Rob's come up with the idea of why don't we use Nick's screener to see if we can screen some of the oversized chip to make it a bit finer. So that's what he's doing now. They're getting the Nick's screener from around the back. He'll set that up in the yard. I'm going to try that. So while they're wheeling that round or tracking it round, I'll take this stuff up to the other farm. Just setting this TV up now in one of the spare rooms. Got that little like flat aerial thing. It's about 15 quid. It's working really well because it's picked up 95 programs already. Shaun the Sheep, the movie on it, that'll do. Girls are just doing a quick turnaround now, so people move in at 3 o'clock for a week. Brought this box up to put the firelighter logs in. So I wanted to write firelight logs, but I only had a dry marker. So I've written backwards, and I think that's pretty good, don't you? Anyway, put them outside now, they won't get damp in that box. Put that on there, because it's quite a big step, and that glows in the dark. It's a bit of a miserable day. I forgot the Prosecco, so I'm going to shoot back the yard and get some Prosecco for them. I think you know when you're a good customer of Merlot when you get a hamper off them for Christmas. So they can't even open. I have had it opened. Got a Christmas card in there. Some amaretto bread or biscuits, which to be fair I'm not really a fan of that kind of stuff because it's almonds. Tagliatelle, is it, or something? Some sort of cake thing. Olive oil and some tomato-y thing. So thank you very much, Merlot. We're waiting for a demo of the electric one. Lads are just cleaning out the screener because we don't want any bits of metal or lumps of concrete and stuff coming out of it once we start doing that. So they're making sure it's completely empty before we pull it onto the yard and put wood chip through it. Some of the bits that come out of it. Yeah, so this is the stuff that tangles in the boiler. It's like stringy, long stuff, big stuff. The very big stuff is going off that end. And then the little stuff's coming off the other side. I'll go up on that platform and show you. So this is the finer chip coming out now. I'm going to go up this platform because the other one's not folded out correctly. See the big chunks falling off. People say, why don't we screen everything? Well, basically it's very expensive to run that, and it's quite a slow process. We'll go up and have a look. Falls off there, falls onto them pegs. Anything too big goes off the end. And then in the middle, which you probably can't see, there's another set of decks with a mesh in. I don't know whether you can see from here, maybe. Yeah, see at the bottom there. So the chip will fall through that. Anything too big goes out to that side. So it's just running a bit dry there. Rob's just put another bucket full in. If you watch it now, you'll see. So like the big stringy stuff carries on. There's the little stuff there now. Some big sticks there, you see. That's just a motor with a weight on, hydraulic motor with a weight, and it just makes that thing shake, mounted on these blocks. Look at that, it's even my car's telling me it's Christmas. Bailey's Lane. Could just do with a Bailey's coffee now. Just running around and dropping some bottles off and some calendars for people. So get back to the yard now, see how the lads have been getting on with the chipper. This went to Brookhouse saying thank you very much for all your hard work for British agriculture and Merry Christmas from Hills Green Marketing. So it's some fudge, so thank you very much, Hills Green. Put it next to the Merlot hamper. People were saying they couldn't find the link for this. Well, the link's underneath this video and it is on eBay. I don't think it was on the first day, but it is now. And the bids are going quite strong on it. Does it need signing? That was what someone asked Ian, that we should sign it, but I don't know. Or will that devalue it? Let me know in the comments. and go and check it out on eBay now. The link's below, and there's a QR code hopefully there now if I've managed to edit correctly. Right, little bit of an update on the book. You know, the book that everyone signed that we put on eBay? The guy that won it, is that one, is it there? He's basically must have just been taking the mick, and he has deleted his eBay account and not paid for the book. So the underbidder are these three people. So if Motter's Head or AB Web or whoever want to get in touch with us via email, send an email to Ian. Yeah,
Ian at agricontract.com.
Ian at agricontract.com, and then we will hopefully sort the book out, and we might be able to avoid the eBay fees. But yeah, PJKO6RR whatever has deleted his account after winning the book, which is a bit unfortunate. So please, any kids that are messing about with eBay accounts, don't bid on any of this stuff. We're trying to raise money for charity here. We have got better things to do than chase bogus accounts on eBay. So that is on eBay. The wheel changer off Spalding's on eBay. There's some tickets for Lower Drayton Farm, and there's the impact gun that Spalding's have kindly donated, as well as their wheel changer. So yeah, go and check it out on eBay, but only serious bidders need apply. While the lads carry on screening in the background, I'm going to do the birthday bumper in daylight for once today. So we've got Ted Molyneux 7, Sam Skillen, Stephen Goward, Harvey Robinson, Alan Moss is 71, and Peter Wilding is 12. Happy birthday everyone on there. So I find it staggering that someone at 71 watches the video, so well done to being 71 and still finding the videos interesting. So happy birthday everyone on there, and anyone else whose birthday it is today. It's amazing really that like it's December, and like the other day we had 3 birthdays, yesterday we had like 15, and today we've got 5 again. Just shows you like the waves of people's birthdays and birth dates. So I did see something on Facebook before about I don't know them, but it was a wife, the husband and the daughter were all born on the same day, and the baby was actually 2 weeks late. Amazing. So what are the odds of that? Probably massive. This is the pile of mid-size that's come out, but it's still got a lot of stuff in it. So rather than mess around resetting it, we're just going to throw that back through again and get a little bit more stuff out of it. So we're loading it with a grab because that's just nice and steady and takes it through, and Rob's just putting it there for Andrew to grab in. The second bay, or what we call a double chip bay, is getting pretty full now, and the huge pile that we were working through has disappeared quite a lot. It's really dry in the middle. You can see it giving off its own heat. We should really have some water pipes under the concrete to capture some of the heat out of it, because it could probably heat the workshop or maybe even the new office we're building. In fact, I'm going to walk over now and show you how warm it is. In fact, I've got a laser measure thing. Maybe I should bring that out and see. Let's just see how warm this concrete is here. Yeah, that must be like 40 degrees. In fact, I'm going to go and get it. I'll go and get that measure and we'll measure it. Right, this is the temperature of the concrete yard. This is low. Oh, it's not going to tell us, is it? Because it's for body temperature. Let's try under here. Take a scoop, Rob. Anyway, that's probably like ambient. These scoops that up now where it's dry. And then I measure the floor now. Now it's as high. Oh, well, that's no good. Well, that reads at least 40 degrees. Yeah, this is a medical one. So when I was ill the other day, he was saying that my skin temperature was 40 degrees. That concrete must be well over 40 degrees. And obviously the other stuff is ambient, which is probably like 6 to 7 degrees today. So it just shows you the difference in the heat that the wood chip sort of generates on its own. And if we had like a loop of coils underneath that concrete and pump water around it and then pump it into the new building, we'd have free heat just from where we store the compost, well, from where we store the wood chip. Chester, what are you doing? That's better. It's pretty much rained all day, but I've just checked the weather station. We only actually had 7 mil of rain. I thought we'd had well more than that. Well, we have had 20 mil in the last week, so that's why everything is wet again. I saw Jono the other day. He managed to get some, well, I saw him on Facebook. He managed to get some sowing done on the Monday after the tractor run. We didn't have a chance, but hopefully between now and the end of January, we might get a little bit more wheat in. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day for today. Going out for Charlotte's dad's birthday, because I've not had a chance to do it till now. So the lads are going to take 2 tractors up to the Carroll service up the road in a bit. It'll be dark in the next 20 minutes. They're going to run up there for that. And then tomorrow we're going to be at the Saddleworth tractor run. So I'm going to put it on the end screen tonight where it's going to be and the timings if anyone wants to come and say hello. So thanks for watching today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Joe's just been moving a bit of rubble about. Andrew's got a lot left now. It's quite slow that compared to putting it through a chipper again. Probably uses a little bit less fuel. Well, no, probably not. It probably uses a similar amount of fuel, but it just takes a lot longer. Whereas like to throw that from the chipper is pretty quick. But at least we've ended up with a nice pile of screen chip there. It should flow nicely through the boiler with no problems over Christmas anyway. That's a good thing, because sometimes even with the double chip you get the odd long stringy bit that can cause a problem. So hopefully that's all come out of it now. I missed them, but Malpas have been out and fixed the bush and whatever held it in from behind that cap and put it all back together. So I can't show you what's missing because it's they fixed it while we weren't watching. But that's all fixed now and ready to go out of here. Today's quiz question is, what is in that crate? If you think you know, leave a comment below. Just checking this over, putting a few more sticky bobbles on where they've come off and it was peeling a bit, ready for David to take up later to the Carroll service up the road. I'll also make sure it's right for tomorrow, because this is what I'm going to take to Saddleworth tomorrow, because it's a bit quicker. Just need to put the sign on the front of the convoy that we put on the front of Tom Bevis' tractor, and then probably put the snow machine on the back of this as well tomorrow morning. Then that's on it, blowing towards the crowds. The digger's a bit dirty with the dust blowing on it. Carroll service. Andrew's playing his own tunes. It's a beast, that area, isn't it? I know you've already had an ending. Well, here's another one. True Joe Seals style. 2 endings. Anyway, that's it for today. See you all tomorrow.